This week's episode of Dr. Glass is brought to you by the Lincoln Land Carnival Glass Club.
Hi, I'm Kenda.
And I'm Bill.
And we
hope to see you in Milwaukee this June. Who's this glass guy? I sure like his style.
Oh my.
Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Hooked on Carnival, or Help Me, I'm Confused. Not me, you. Okay. No interruptions, wow. Okay, each episode we hope to answer your questions about Carnival glass to help improve your glass collecting experience. This week we've enlisted the help of a German bratwurst maker, a bun maker, bread that is, and a sauerkraut shredder to help us answer your questions. Okay, wow, we made it through this far with no interruptions. Great. So let's get started. Tasha, do we have a first question? Unfair? What do you mean unfair? Unfair practice? How can you say that? I'm very fair to all my employees. You get paid well. You have a pension plan. What else do you want? You want what? TVs in the restrooms? What else do you do in there? Limousines to pick you up and take you home from work? With bars in them? 2-day work weeks with 5-day weekends? Tickets to all Justin Bieber concerts? Couldn't you even pick somebody better than him? Oh, the hair on that kid. Ice cream floats for morning and afternoon breaks? That's awful lot of ice cream. You got to be kidding. How are we going to get these things done? Where are we going to get the money? What do you mean you don't care? If you don't get them, there's not going to be a next episode? Are you threatening me? Oh my God! If you don't get them, what are our viewers going to do? They're going to collect depression glass? Yeah. No, we can't let that happen. Well, what, you want to negotiate with me? Oh, okay, after this episode, we'll take a look at it. Let's get started now. Let's get it on with it, and then we'll talk about that later. Do you have any questions from the viewers? Do you have any questions from the viewers? Do you have any questions from the viewers? What is this? A work slowdown? Oh, God. Work slowdown. Slow down your... Question number 1. What is the difference between Northwood's fruits and flowers and three fruits? Three fruits, not flutes, fruits. Let's see if we can answer that question for you. First of all, Northwood's 3 fruit patterns has 3 different types of fruits. It has cherries, pears, and peaches. There's cherries in the center, and it's got cherries, pears, and peaches on the inside around the center. That would be a Northwood's 3 fruits. Now, how is that different than fruits and flowers? Okay, in fruits and flowers, it also has cherries, pears, and peaches. The difference in this one is, first of all, there's no pattern in the very center of the dish. No pattern at all. Whereas the 3 fruits has the 3 cherries in the center. So if you can remember that, 3 cherries means 3 fruits. No cherries means fruits and flowers. So it's got the fruits on the outside and little flowers around the inside there. So that would be the difference. And again, you can see up. Where's the scabs at? Again, Northwood has 3 fruits. You've got the cherries in the center, and fruits and flowers has nothing in the center, very, very plain in the center. And I think that answers that question for today. So question 1, I think we got that taken care of. Any other questions today? I know, work slow down, I'm unfair. Just wait till we negotiate. Question number 2. How do you identify an imperial grape piece? Okay, actually many companies made a grape pattern. In the case of the imperial grape pattern, we want to look at the very outside and the very top of the piece. Take for example, this plate here. You can see that around the outside, there's a pattern in the inside, around the very edges out here. If you look up close, you'll see that there's 3 little different tight scallops. There's some tight scallops going all the way around, okay, just in from the edge of the plate, all the way around, okay? And in the case of this bowl, okay, it has pattern on the outside. It's got the 3 scallops all the way around the edge, and that's what you're looking for, okay, the tight scallops, okay? Here's a different shaped bowl here, and again on the outside, it's got the tight scallops all the way across, okay? And that would be the case for an imperial grape. And those are the situations if there's a pattern on the inside. If there's a pattern on the inside, you would see those scallops all the way around, okay? All the way around. If there's no pattern on the inside, okay, no pattern on the inside, it still has the scallops on the outside, okay? Still has the scallops on the outside. Here's a tumbler, no pattern on the inside. It still has the scallops on the outside. And in the case of this pitcher, again, no pattern on the inside, scallops as it follows along the shape of the curvature of the top of that pitcher. And another thing you can look for, in the case of a piece that has a pattern on the inside, you'll also see that it has that stipple effect in there, okay? And that stipple effect is something we talked about in a previous episode, where it almost looks like little bumps, like a piece of sandpaper made out of glass, all on the inside. If you had a nice magnifying glass, you're up close, you could see those. So those little bumps, and they surround all the different grape patterns on the inside of the piece. Same with the plate here. In between all the grape patterns, you can see the little stippling effect. And again, that stippling effect, if you remember, helps the iridescence. It helps the refraction and reflection of the light as it goes through the iridescence on the piece, and makes those colors really stand out more than you would otherwise. So hopefully that's answered your questions. Again, imperial grape, the outside has the tight scallops, and if it has an inside pattern, it has that stippling around the grapes. So many companies have done grape pieces, but the imperial grape has some of its own little characteristics here. Okay, I hope you've been able to answer your questions and help you with your Carnival glass collecting experience. Are there any comments this week? If you have a slowdown, that was a little bit faster than last time. Okay, comment. It says, oh yeah, we want free lunch 7 days a week, but you only work 2 days a week. You only want to work 2 days. What? I mean, it's all part of negotiations. This is crazy. We're going to talk about this later on in negotiations, okay? That's our show for today, folks. Keep those cards and letters coming in. You can send them to me at drglass@hookedoncarnival.com. For those who live in or near Los Angeles, think about joining the Southern California Carnival Glass Club. For more information, you can see their website along the bottom of your page. They're a great club, and the dues are no more than a roll of forever stamps at the post office. Until next time, so long. Wave goodbye, Tasha. It might be your last.